I've always had a soft spot for photos like this, where there's a path or a lane or a track or something receding into the distance. And there's, in this case, you have these trees kind of shrouding the path. And I don't know what it is about these. I like them, especially this one here, where there's a sense of history and place and time. It's not a clean sidewalk with neat edges. It's dirty, and it's got leaves and sticks on it, and the trees are clearly not young trees. This is a path with a bit of history to it. And I guess you can read into this as much as you want. I don't think this path or this park where I shot this photo is all that old. It's certainly not like some Civil War era historically significant spot or anything. It's just a sidewalk in a park, and there's leaves and sticks and stuff. It's not, I don't want to make this into something that it's not. But I like pictures like this that show something going into the background. And they're fun to take too. Well, there's two things to know about taking a photo like this. Number one, you want it to be sharp. Don't use a wide open aperture. In this case, I think I shot at f8, and I focused about, I don't know, midway through the path. So not right in the front, not way in the back, but about midway. And I also lowered myself down. These can be really interesting if you literally set your camera on the ground, but I don't know, that can also be a little overdone. I like this where it's kind of a kneeling height. If you see a scene like this, you want to get a good shot, even if you just have your phone, kneel down a little bit and tap to focus kind of in the middle of the scene. Although if it's on your phone, there's probably not going to be an issue of depth of field. Probably the whole thing's going to be in focus. But just kneel down a bit and pay attention to the lighting as well. So if you can position yourself so that the lighting is, or you're taking a picture of the path, you can't move the sun, but you can move yourself. So just pay attention to where the lighting's coming from. Now, one thing I did about this photo in Lightroom is I kind of raised the shadows a bit. It seemed a little dark and dingy. I don't know if that was a mistake or not, because those shadows add a sense of richness and contrast that maybe it's not present in this one. This one actually looks more like what it did in real life, but it's fun to leave the shadows darkened a little bit and get more of, just more of a contrasty look to the photo. In any case, this photo is not that difficult to take. It's not super complicated. I use my D750, my 50mm lens, and it's just kind of a fun picture to take and hopefully a fun one to look at.